Hey everybody. Long time no see. Holy shit. I forgot how to do this. I played the video earlier and didn't even stream it live. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome everybody to this special election edition of the Raw Nerve Show. We're live on YouTube, Spreaker. Download us later on iHeartRadio and iTunes. In case it's your first time checking us out, my name's Jay, sitting right here inside this computer monitor. That is the one and only Mr. Dom.
Hi. Hello.
So, welcome. Just going to do something real technical real quick, like plug in a cable. Since we don't have a board op or anybody that works in the back. We've got.
All right, we projected it. Donald Trump will carry a huge prize. Texas, with all of its 38 electoral votes, a big win for Donald Trump in the state of Texas. Democrats had hope.
Of course.
It's not going to happen for them this time around. Donald Trump also carries Bill Clinton's home state of Arkansas with 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump gets 2 more states in his column. Let's take a look at the Electoral College map right now, where it stands.
Wow,
with those
128 to 97.
Donald Trump has just won. He has now taken the lead. Donald Trump has 128 electoral votes. Hillary Clinton has 97 electoral votes. Remember, 270 are needed to win the White House. So let's go back over to John King. Johnny's taken the lead of the Electoral College count, which is...
She's probably slapping the fuck out of Bill right now.
You
in the back of the head. I had nothing to do with this.
All right, so we're going to come back to that throughout the night. As you know, of course, it is election night here in the United States of America. If you want to call in, look at the bottom of the screen right there. There's the telephone number right there. Right about there, behind my finger. Telephone number 267-546-4050. If you want to call in and give your opinion, give your thoughts on who you think is going to win this election and why. Look, we're an open forum. We'll take anybody. We'll take Hillary supporters. We'll take Trump supporters. We'll take, who can we take? I saw earlier today, there's like 7 people running for president. 5 of them I never heard of. So, yeah, there's some kind of communist party that's running. And, yeah, it's weird. It's real weird shit. But, yeah, so give us a call, 267-546. I'm sorry, yeah, 267-546-4050. We haven't been on air in 5 months. Been dealing with a lot of personal stuff going on, just life in general. Of course, we've been retweeting pictures of black guys and muscles and talking about how they made us rock hard. But, yeah, so we're back here. We're live. It's Tuesday night. It's election night, and we are going to stay here until somebody gets 270, which shouldn't be long. I mean, every hour, polls close. I mean, I think we're gonna know based off the numbers alone, based off the Electoral College. We'll know tonight. Now, I think, and I don't know what you think about it, but do you think that if Trump doesn't win the number of electoral votes, do you think he's going to request every single vote in every single state to be counted?
I could see him being an asshole because he seems like he is an asshole. So, yeah, I could see him pulling that fucking old card out from underneath his fucking $1 million sleeves.
Oh, we didn't even start broadcasting on Spreaker. Sorry about that.
Fits.
Give me a second. I'm doing some technical stuff here.
Regardless of who wins, tomorrow's going to be just a shitstorm.
Yeah. All right. Let's this. We'll do this. Of course we
Man,
can.
it'd be some shit if he fucking wins. Fuck. What the fuck happens? Where do we go from here? Like, if he does win, like, after his 4 years, I doubt he gets back in.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, where the fuck do you go from there? You know what I mean? It's like, who the fuck's going to run next?
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian? Why
Kim
not?
and Kanye.
Take a stab at it.
It's going to be, it's almost to the point where, I mean, we've been talking about this ever since Trump threw his name into the ring. You know, last year, whenever the hell it was, he, you know, we were kind of like, he ain't gonna fucking win. There's no chance.
Yeah, no chance. He wasn't going to make it this far. Fuck no.
No way. And here we are on Election Day 2016, and he has a strong chance of becoming the president of the United States. And the fact that he's winning states is mind-blowing alone.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I need to put my...
Sure shit ain't winning our state, that's for fucking sure.
No, he didn't win Jersey. He's probably not... Did he win? He lost Pennsylvania, right? No, they're still undecided.
Well, yeah, they're still undecided, but at the early polls, fuck no. He's getting his ass handed to him.
Yeah.
He's eating a shit sandwich right now.
But I tell you, it's interesting because when I went to go vote this morning, I live in Pennsylvania. We both live in Pennsylvania. But it appeared that there were more Trump supporters than anything in the crowd.
Yeah.
But I think it's all that shit that has been fed to the people of, I'm for you, I'm for the people, when history shows she's not.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, we've been more so, I think we've been more so on Trump's side than Hillary's side throughout this whole thing. But that's not to say that Trump is the right guy for the job. He's a fucking lunatic. He is batshit crazy. They took his Twitter away. I mean, how bad is that when you get your Twitter taken away?
Yeah.
It just...
It's like, for this election, you have to go whoever the better vice president might be, because you're just hoping, okay, maybe if they get impeached or, God forbid, they get assassinated, then you got this other fucking asshole that's going to take over, and you're like, all right, yeah, this one's better. I'm going to go with this one.
Yeah.
Some guy that I talked to, he put it in a great way. He goes, oh, okay. He goes, voting for Hillary and voting for Trump, it's kind of like eating a fucking pound of shit or eating a pound of cum. Which one would you rather do? It's like, fuck.
Eating a pound of shit or eating a pound of cum?
Yes. It's the lesser. You gotta pick the lesser of two evils. They're both bad.
Yeah. I don't know which one. That's a horrible scenario.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's see. Jeez. Hang on one second. I'm just trying to get something up here. Yeah, so now like we got CNN on, and I don't know what the rules are for YouTube as far as can we put it up on the second screen and watch it. I don't know what the rules are for that. So right now I think I'm not going to show anything on the show. We'll play the audio, like we'll pipe it in every now and then.
She might have 100,000 there, maybe a little bit more, but you have 200,000. That's the math you're doing now in these war rooms when you're going to call all your people and say, in this Democratic area, what's still missing? How much am I going to get? Athens is relatively small, so there's some there for Clinton.
Clearly, Trump is looking good in Ohio. I want to go to New Hampshire right now because look at how close it is in New Hampshire. It's only Hillary Clinton is only 72 votes ahead of Donald
she's barely
Trump
beating him in
state
New
of
Hampshire. I'm shocked.
Look at this, 47.5%, 47.4%. 19% of the vote is in.
You noticing a trend?
Yes.
Florida, North Carolina, Ohio, now New Hampshire, and these are the states that are going to decide who the next president
Ohio,
of the United States
too.
is. Ohio. These are the states. You go Florida, Virginia.
She's pretty
North
much got the
Carolina,
whole
Ohio.
eastern side of the United States pretty much locked up.
Trump is ahead in Florida, 49 to 47. Holy shit.
Hey, you got all them old heads down in Florida,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's something you got to watch out for.
Old people and really racist motherfuckers are all for Trump.
Oh man. Yeah, that's some scary shit there. I mean, it's man. It's not. I just. I mean, there's a lot of. I don't know. I really. It's hard to tell. I don't think they're going to know tonight. Definitively. And,
No,
and
I don't think so.
And they're going back to past presidential elections, and I get it. You're probably, and I'm not super political. I don't know jack shit about politics for the most part, but they're different candidates. Just because they're the same two parties that are in neck and neck right now, it's like I don't know. I just going historically. Who voted for who? We live in a different time than we did 4 years ago. We're in a different time, a different age. In just those 4 years, the country has gotten more and more politically correct, which has pissed off more and more people. The government is less and less trustworthy, which has pissed off more and more people. So to compare how the election in 2012 went to how it's going to go, you just can't compare it. I don't know. It's going to be interesting, though, to see how this all pans out. Yeah, I don't know how that's how like tomorrow morning when we wake up, we're gonna have a new president, and 50% of the country is gonna be pissed the fuck off. The other 50% is gonna be okay.
Yeah.
How was it where you voted? Was it crazy?
Yeah, kind of. Some places had 2-hour waits and shit like that, but it's heavily favored towards Trump out here in the western part, Pennsylvania. Like I hear Philly is pro Clinton, but out here is more Trump because it's more like blue collar type shit with steel mills and all that other horse shit, but. I know everybody who I spoke to. Get out, vote Trump. Get out, vote Trump. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Whatever. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the big issue tomorrow. I know is if Hillary does win, and somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, did you vote?" and you say no, or you say yeah, but I voted for Clinton, I think you're gonna just get an ear beating constantly about that shit, because there's some fucking diehards out there and they spill their heart out to you and they're like, you gotta vote for this guy, this is why you gotta do it, you gotta think about your future, and you don't want to be set back, and it's like, what the fuck.
There's a lady at my job that is hardcore Republican, Trump, pro-Trump, everything, and it's I get being, rah-rah, but you kind of got to put the brakes on at some point, because
it's kind of like religion. Like, Yeah, hey, everybody got to believe in something, but you know what? Don't push that shit on everybody because not everybody gives a fucking rat's ass.
Yep.
It's the same with politics. A lot of people are uncomfortable when you talk politics. Like, for instance, Pierre. Pierre hates that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You don't like talking politics, and a lot of people don't just because there is really no right and wrong answer. It's just your basically shitty ass opinion. And you're going to offend somebody, and some people are going to be on your side, and some people just aren't going to be on your side. And that's the fucking way it goes. But I don't know. Tomorrow's going to be damn interesting. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow, I can't... Yeah, I mean, about the whole, people being, like, anti-political and stuff like that. Yeah, it can become nauseating because you don't want anything shoved down your throat.
I should like that.
But let's see, we got the CNN stuff up here on the background. I'm not gonna pipe in the audio from over here. So
this used to be rock-solid Republican suburbs, but again, the Democrats have done more successful, especially with suburban women. We'll watch Chester County as we get there.
Let's check in Virginia right now, and then North
there's
Carolina.
a delay there, of course. Let's see here.
Where are the Republican votes? So you check these smaller rural counties, and so you're going through these, and you see all the 100%. So if you're in the Trump campaign, you know that in this rock-solid conservative area, you've pretty much...
This is the state of Senator Tim Kaine, the vice presidential running mate. He was once the governor of Virginia.
This would be beyond embarrassing to the Democrats, and if Donald Trump wins Virginia, Donald Trump is probably going to win North Carolina because this is a more Democratic state than North Carolina. So it's one of the things you watch. So we're not there yet. We're only at 76% of the vote. Again, one of the things you always watch in the state of Virginia is, number one, I just want to come down here to look at the Virginia Beach area. This is a very competitive area down here. Donald Trump running at 50%. Let's compare it as we go back here, 51-48. So that's about she's lower. She's underperforming. Again, if this holds up, we're going to look down here and see maybe the third-party candidates are coming out of here down here. You have to check the exit polls, do some other research to do that. But we'll watch those numbers down there. And then you come up, I just want to check in these Democratic
they're buying
areas,
time.
96%.
It's
66%.
They're right now they're just buying time until the next, in 30 minutes for now. But I mean, if you look at that electoral map, 128 to 97. Ooh, you couldn't fathom that at this point. Yeah, like he's a real competitor. But I mean, they're doing all this in-depth look into all the states that are, up for grabs, and I don't know.
How would she feel in the morning if she lost to fucking Donald Trump, Mr. Apprentice, Mr. fucking being at WrestleMania, cutting off a motherfucker's hair? Holy shit. Grabbing people by the fucking twats.
Yeah.
And she loses.
She
loses to the fuck.
The last time we were on the air, I think it was in June, one second. Last time we were on the air, all that scandal stuff had not... Oh, okay, Trump, 49.2, Clinton, 47.7 in Florida, 94% have reported. He's 141,000 votes ahead. Ohio, he's 235,000 votes ahead, 51% to 44.
Wow.
God damn.
18 electoral votes. In Virginia, Trump is ahead there. He's got a lead of 42,000. plus in Virginia. 77% of the vote is in. Donald Trump is ahead in Virginia. He is also ahead significantly in Georgia, 384,000 votes ahead of Hillary Clinton. 41% of the vote is in. 16 electoral votes in Georgia right now, another state where Donald Trump leads. There are more states, more numbers coming in. 76% of the vote is in North Carolina, and Trump has a 56,000 vote lead over Hillary Clinton, 49.5% to 47.9%. He is ahead in North Carolina right now. 15 electoral votes there. In Michigan, 17% of the vote is in. Look at this. Donald Trump is ahead in Michigan right now as well. 28,000 plus votes over Hillary Clinton. 49% to 45, almost 46% for Hillary Clinton. 16 important electoral votes in Michigan right now. In New Hampshire, 22% of the vote is now in. Trump is ahead in New Hampshire as well. 1,700 vote lead. Now it's just gone down to 900 vote lead. Look at how close it is. 47.7% to 47.2%. A quarter of the vote almost is in New Hampshire. In Wisconsin, 12% of the vote is in. Hillary Clinton has a 25,000 vote lead over Donald Trump. 10 electoral votes in Wisconsin. But this is very early. Only 12% of the vote in Wisconsin is in right now. We've got more. Colorado, 42% of the vote is in. Hillary Clinton has a 55,000 plus vote lead over Donald Trump. 42%, once again, of the vote is in. 9 electoral votes in the state of Colorado. And in Pennsylvania, Hillary Clinton right now has an impressive 154,000 vote lead over Donald Trump. 17% of the vote is now in. Look at this, 56% for Hillary Clinton, almost 41% for Donald Trump. Pennsylvania has 20 electoral votes, but only 17% of the vote is now in. Let's take a look at the electoral map, see where things stand right now. According to our projections, Donald Trump is ahead. He has 128 electoral votes. Hillary Clinton has 97 electoral votes. Remember, 270. That's the number you need to be elected president of the United States. Donald Trump has the red states. Hillary Clinton has the blue states. All those yellow states, we cannot make a projection too early to call. Let's go to let's check in with some of the campaign headquarters right now. Jim Acosta is joining us. Jim.
Oh man, it's going to be a nail biter. It's going to be down to the line. Like I remember when Obama was elected for the first time. I think it was like 11 o'clock, and they announced it. They said the presumptive president-elect is Barack Obama at 11 o'clock. I was like, wow, okay.
Somebody killed themselves.
I did the whole Eddie Murphy. He fucking won. That was some shit. Like, that was history making. Now, it makes you wonder, like, are people going to vote for Hillary just for the fact that she's a woman? There are people who think that.
Yeah. You look at a lot of the celebrities. A lot of the women celebrities are doing that just because. And it's like, what the fuck? Do you think more people would vote if they gave you an option? Like, you could pick Hillary, you could pick Trump, you could pick these other fucks that are running that nobody knows about. And then there's one that says, I don't want any of these fucks. Let's postpone it. Fucking get somebody else running in this bitch.
Did you have a write-in, or did you have like the buttons that you?
No,
push?
I'll write in.
A write-in.
I'll write in.
Yeah, because I was surprised because I voted in Delaware and New Jersey previously, and back in 06, or no, not 06, 2008, and I voted in 2004, and we had in Jersey and Delaware, they had the electronic things where, you know, you push a button and the name lights up and it says your vote is for, and then it has the name, and then you hit cast my vote and the votes are submitted. But here in Pennsylvania, I guess they're still old school because you get a little folder and you have a pen and you fill in a little circle. It's kind of like being in what do you call it? Being in school. And you're sitting there filling in a little circle like Scantron sheet, and you got to fill it in all the way, or else it won't count. You gotta hand the folder to some guy, and he takes it, he rips off a piece, and says, "All right, scan it into the scanner." That's it. So, very old school, very old technology.
Draw a dick on there.
Yeah, my write-in is a dick.
Yeah. Me.
Me, yeah. Big veiny dick with the word "me" on it. Oh man. Yeah, it's wow, just amazing. Like, and watching this now, like I can recall 10 years ago saying my
Not
vote
giving a
don't.
shit.
What's that?
Yeah, not giving a shit like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah. 10 years ago, I was like, I don't give a flying fuck who gets elected. Like, I felt like my vote didn't count. And now that I know more about politics, know more about how the process works, oh, there's Trump watching. He's got this look on his face like, oh, motherfucker. It just, I don't know. I just, back then I didn't think my vote counted. And now I see that depending on the number of votes you get, it could swing your state into deciding. And it's like, holy fuck, yeah, my vote does count. Big time. Especially here in Pennsylvania. I mean, that's, it's unbelievably, as Trump says, huge. But yeah, it's a big deal. So, what were the lines long where you were at?
Yeah, oh yeah. Like I said, some of the waits were like 2 hours. Just to fucking, yeah, man, it was fucking nuts.
Shit. Yeah, in my town's only got like 3,000 people, maybe 4, and they have, I think, 2 polling centers. And I got there at 6:30. It opened at 7. I was probably the 100th person in line by then. The first guy got there at 5:30 in the morning. 5:30. I saw him come out after he voted, and it's like, yeah, I got here 5:30, and
Good for you, asshole.
yeah, yeah, who'd you vote for, prick?
Fucking jerk off.
Yeah, you're fucking our state up. Come on. Shit. So, excuse me. They, yeah, it was basically one long ass line that wrapped around the building and out to the parking lot. And when I came out, there were 2 lines that were formed, and they were kind of in like a snake formation going through the parking lot. It was ridiculous. So, yeah. Then when you get in, it's a little disorganized because, at least when I was there, they had 1 line, and then they're like, okay, form 2 lines, A through L, M through Z on one side, on the other. And it was just like, really? Now you're going to split us up? You got people running to the front of the line like, I'm in. So, but, yeah, it was interesting. It was something. The people were all like holding up their cameras and like taking pictures of the crowd and all that. It's historic. It is. I mean, you have a man and a woman running for president. That's never happened before. And you have not so much just a man and a woman. You have an outsider. You have a guy who is not a politician. He is an entertainer who somehow made it so far in the process that he exceeded everybody's expectation. And I don't know. I just don't know. Hillary won Connecticut, of course. Let's see.
Connecticut, CNN also projects Donald Trump will win Louisiana with its 8 electoral votes. Another win for Donald Trump in Louisiana. Let's take a look at the Electoral College map.
I win
see where it
big.
stands with these latest 2 projections. You can see right now Donald Trump's still ahead. He has 136 electoral votes to Hillary Clinton's 104 electoral votes. Remember, 270. That's what's needed. That's what's needed to be elected president of the United
fucking
States.
climbing.
The red states we projected going to Donald Trump. The blue states we projected going to Hillary Clinton. John King to watch what's going on. John,
Man, Florida, Trump is ahead by 2 points now. 49.2% to 47.7. Oh man, 29 votes there. 29 electoral votes.
Donald Trump has enough to hold on here. That doesn't mean he will, but we're up to 95% here now. And so every time we do this, we go back to the bank of what's left out there. And there's still some votes left in these Democratic areas, but 94%. First, let's just go back and do the statewide math. You see right there, 49. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I want to get back to Florida in a moment, but let me take a quick break. We're counting down. We're counting down to another round of poll closings right now at the top of the hour. We're going to get results from.
He probably wants to take a break because he got to take a piss. So yeah, that's the election. That's what's going on so far. Wow, they got people on the beach, Miami Beach, watching the election. Yeah. Did you see any stories about the not protesters, but what do you call them? The people who are trying to like disrupt they're trying to disrupt the elections by taking bullhorns out and causing a ruckus.
No, I didn't, but
Yeah, they didn't have anything by me, but apparently in Philadelphia it's happening. So I guess I'll let that be as it is. Let's see. All right. Yeah, this is an interesting night. It's leading up to they just tried throwing scandal after scandal after scandal, and it just kind of got brushed off. You grab him by the pussy was a big one, and he just was like, "Yeah, what do you expect? He wasn't a presidential candidate during that time. He wasn't a politician. He was just a guy with a TV show, a rich guy with a fucking TV show, and yeah, he said, I just love women. I can grab him by the pussy." And the Democrats took that literally. Like, he just walks up to women and grabs them by the pussy and is like, "Ha ha, I got you."
I wish they would call him on record saying something a lot fucking worse. Like, yeah, I was finger fucking this fat pig. Here, smell my fucking hands. I've been washing it for weeks. I can get this fucking cunt smell off.
They could throw any other person. Say somebody recorded Obama saying, "Yeah, I grabbed him by the pussy. I'm just that good." Imagine if they called him doing that during the election process. It would have ruined him.
Yeah, I put my big nigga dick in the mouth.
Jesus Christ. Oh, ding.
Better spin that motherfucker.
Oh, wow. Republicans keep control of the House. Okay. House. Jesus H. Christ. So, Trump goes and says, something off cat, not in public, it's recorded in a bus, and only because he's running for president do they decide, yeah, we got something on him, and it just, it's like, whatever, I don't treat women like that, blah, blah, blah. And the fact that they took it literally is
Yeah.
absolutely insane. Like, why? Why?
That's like if you said I fucked the shit out of her. They're gonna start asking the woman, did you shit? Did you shoot shit out of your ass when he was fucking plowing you?
Yeah, I mean, taking shit literally, you know, I beat the fuck out of him. Like, really? Did
Yeah.
fuck come out of him?
Did you make him come when you were punching him in the face?
Here's a quick
Percent
update.
of the vote is in, and Donald Trump has an impressive 100, almost a 112,000 vote lead over Hillary Clinton, 49% to 47.8%, 29 electoral votes in Florida. In Ohio, 61% of the vote is in, and Donald Trump there has a very impressive 353, almost 354,000 vote lead over Hillary Clinton, 18 electoral votes in Ohio. In Virginia, Donald Trump is leading there, but very, very narrowly, only 10,123 votes. 80% of the vote in Virginia is in, 13 electoral votes there. In Georgia, almost half of the vote is in there.
Damn.
Donald Trump once again has a very impressive lead of more than 365,000 votes, 16 electoral votes at stake in Georgia right now. Let's take a look at more results coming in, starting with North Carolina. 78% of the vote is in. Trump maintains a lead, a significant lead, 85,000 votes over Hillary Clinton with 15 electoral votes at stake in North Carolina. In Michigan, 20% of the vote is in. Trump is ahead there as well by more than 41,000 votes. Trump is ahead over Hillary Clinton, 16 electoral votes in Michigan. In New Hampshire, very close there, almost a third of the vote is in. Donald Trump maintains a lead of more than 1,800 votes over Hillary Clinton. It's very close, 47.8%
Like the music in the background.
to 47%. Almost a third of the vote is in.
Very
4
intense.
electoral votes in New Hampshire. In Wisconsin, 21% of the vote is in. And there in Wisconsin, Trump is leading there as well. 43,000 plus votes over Hillary Clinton.
Cheeseheads for
Electoral
Trump.
votes at stake in Wisconsin. Trump is ahead right now with 21% of the vote is in Wisconsin. In Colorado, more than half of the vote is in. Hillary Clinton is ahead
fuck.
in Colorado. She has more than 88,000 vote lead over Donald Trump. 9 electoral votes in Colorado. And in Pennsylvania, a quarter of the vote is in.
Holy
Hillary
shit.
Clinton has a significant lead there of 276,000 plus votes over Donald Trump. It's 269,000 right now. 20 electoral votes in Pennsylvania. Let's take a look at the electoral college map to see the all-important electoral college map. Trump is ahead. He has 136 electoral votes compared to Hillary Clinton's 104. 270 are needed to win the White House. Let's go over to John King. Over to
Wow. All right, that's our little break there. So it's. Let me fix my earpiece. It's. Oh man. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I well, it's gonna be a long night. Long night. Well, so since we've been off the air, a lot of stuff has happened. I mean, the whole political scene has just kind of went to shit. And out of 300 million people in this country, these are the two that we got. What else has happened since like the summertime? Has anything noteworthy happened?
No, just a bunch of cop killings. And,
Of course.
That's
Yeah.
basically been about it. The whole Kim Kardashian shit in Paris.
Oh yeah. Was that determined fake, or?
I think so. I think it was fake. It was staged for her fucking stupid ass reality show or some bullshit.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Too bad she didn't stage her fucking death. Fucking
And have a slip
big
up.
ass cunt. Yeah.
She is horrible.
She's got that She's got that giant fucking ass, but there's twig fucking legs. It's like, you know what? If you're gonna make your ass that fucking fake and fat, why don't you make your legs match a little bit? Make your thighs match a little bit. Holy Christ! Make it look a little bit more natural. You fucking pig. You fucking carpet flying fuck.
I wonder how hairy her arms are.
I bet you her fucking box gets really fucking hairy.
Big old fur mound.
Yeah, her big fucking Muslim lips hanging out of her fucking box hair. Looks like a fucking cunt swallowed a fucking M80.
I'm guessing you don't like Kim Kardashian much.
I'd fuck her. No, don't listen to any of this bullshit. But
if she sat that big old ass on your lap, oh boy.
I'd fucking come quick.
Like, I hate your guts, but oh my god.
I'll be up and I'm coming inside of him because I can't get that fat ass off.
Let's see what else. Yeah, we had the cop killings. Has that calmed down, the whole Black Lives Matter and everything else that's going on?
I just mute that shit. I honestly don't know. I don't fucking know. If you listen, if you do what you're told, there's a good chance you're going to get shot. Don't mouth off. Don't fucking mouth off. Just do what they tell you to do. They say put your hands up, like, my hands are up, sir. And then just make sure they can see them fucking bitches up. That's it. Don't do nothing fucking stupid. Don't start mouthing on, fuck you, motherfuckers. Then your ass gets shot. Hey, fuck it. You deserve it, you asshole.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't make sense when you're pulled over by a cop or otherwise having an interaction with a police officer and you don't obey. What the hell do you think is going to happen when you're sitting in your car or you're out and he's got you up against the car if you disobey the cop? What do you think is going to happen? He's not going to say, okay, sir, I'm sorry to bother you. I won't bother you anymore. No, his job is to complete whatever he's got to complete and move the fuck on. If you don't comply, you may die. It's as simple as that. I don't care if you feel like you're wrongly pulled over or questioned or whatever. There's a system in this country called the United States Justice System. You go to court and you hammer it out with your attorney, the judge, whoever. That's how you handle things in this country. You don't take it upon yourself to try to take a gun from a cop or take your own gun out and shoot or point at the cop. You point anything. You point your finger at a cop. He's going to shoot you, most likely. Because you got to remember, you got to think about it from a police mentality, is that every person is a threat. Every person, no matter how old or young you are, you're a threat. If you pull over an 80-year-old man and you're walking up to the car, and every cop does it, they walk up and they take two fingers and they touch the back of your car to put their fingerprint on the car. So if they drive away and they're looking for that car, they can find the fingerprint on the taillight. If that car backs up and tries to run over the cop, he's immediately on the defensive to stop the threat. 80 years old. Or a little punk 17-year-old kid who thinks that, he's above the law and doesn't have to produce his license when he's asked, doesn't have to get out of the car when he's asked, doesn't have to obey anything the police officer's saying. The mentality we live in today, the PC culture, and my safe space, and my way or no way, that type of mentality. When you think that way, when you act that way, most likely you're going to get shot, or you're going to get tased, or you're going to be taken down hard. Because again, the police officer is there to stop the threat. Everyone's a threat until he has control of the situation. Comply, don't die. You do get a couple, and I'm not saying every cop is an angel, but you do get a couple that are assholes who abuse their power. I get it. It happens. But you can't take the handful of assholes and say that all of them are assholes. You can't. You can't say that and I'll use this as an example, that you have predominantly a crime-ridden area, say in Camden, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Newark, New Jersey, Chicago, wherever. Most of the crimes are committed by black people, by gun violence, stolen guns, etc. But you can't say that they're all criminals. You can't. They're not. I've worked with people and I work with people who are not criminals. So to judge that, it's just, based off of fact. Now, to say that there's a problem, yeah, there is a problem. Same as there's a problem in the police community with cops who think they are God and can do whatever they want. There's a problem in the black community with crime. There's a problem in the white community, at least I'll just pick one, the church. There's a problem in the Catholic community with fucking kids. There's a problem with the Hispanic community down in the South with illegal Mexicans coming over illegally. There's a problem. You address the problem. You don't blanket the entire group and say they're all fucked up. No, some are. And you address the problem. But, and I'll get off my soapbox in a minute. When you try to address the problem, nobody wants to fucking hear it. They're just like, fuck them all. They're all horrible. And it's like, well, shit. We're back to square one. So, round and round we go. Same fucking thing every goddamn time. So, and for some people, like, say if you lived in a shitty neighborhood and you got jumped 3 out of 5 days a week going to work, you would think that everyone is a fucking asshole.
Probably true.
But it just, it's you're a product of your environment too. So, what do you do about it? You change it. You get out. You get the fuck out. You get out of the environment that you're in, or you try to. But yeah. So that's where I'm at with all that. You're like, fuck out of here. In case you didn't know, I'm running for office in 4 years. So I'm clearing my name here.
You have no fucking shot.
I know. I gotta remember to hit my cough button before I cough into the mic. Yeah, no fucking shot. All they gotta do is pull up any show that we've done, the last 18 live on video, the last 6 years that we've been doing this on Spreaker. Yeah. I am not electable. So,
I know you said way worse shit than just grabbing a bitch for the pussy.
Oh man.
No fucking chance.
Yep. Oh boy. The old skeletons in the closet. Oh, hold on.
Right now, we're going to be able to make a projection.
This fucking deal, great.
And CNN projects Donald Trump will carry the state of Montana and its 3 electoral votes.
Hannah?
Another important win for Donald Trump in Montana. He gets those 3 electoral votes. Every electoral vote will count tonight. Let's get a key race alert right now.
Race alert? That's racist.
Too close to call in several states where the polls have now closed. In Iowa, with its 6 electoral votes, too early to call. No projection there. In Nevada, 6 electoral votes. Too early
Fuck's
to
that
call.
guy?
No projection there. Similarly, in Utah, too early to call there. 6 electoral votes.
Who the
Evan McMullen, a Utah native, a third-party candidate, a conservative. He's making a push in Utah right now. Too early to call
Big deal.
there. Let's update
Good luck, buddy.
the
Yeah.
Electoral College map. Where it stands right now, you can see Donald Trump maintains his lead. He has 139 electoral votes compared to Hillary Clinton's 104 electoral votes. 270 needed to be elected president of the United States. Let's get another key race alert right now. All right, here's where the votes stand. Let's start in Florida. 95% of the vote is in. Donald Trump still maintains an impressive 105,000 vote lead over Hillary Clinton. 5% of the vote. Outstanding 29 electoral votes.
He gets those 2 in Ohio. He's pretty much golden, man.
1%
Yeah.
of the vote is in. Trump maintains an impressive 114,000 vote lead over Hillary Clinton. 15 electoral votes. Trump ahead in North Carolina. In Ohio, 67% of the vote is in. Donald Trump has a very impressive, almost 400,000 vote lead over Hillary Clinton. 18 electoral votes at stake in Ohio. In Virginia, 83% of the vote is in. Hillary Clinton all of a sudden has taken a lead. 15,456 vote lead over Donald Trump. 83% of the vote is in. 13 electoral votes in Virginia. Hillary Clinton ahead there. Let's go to Georgia right now. In the state of Georgia, almost half of the vote is in. Donald Trump here too, he has a very impressive lead. 375,000 vote lead over Hillary Clinton. 16 important electoral votes at stake in Georgia right now. In Colorado, 53, more than half of the vote is in. Hillary Clinton has a lead of about 73,000 votes over Donald Trump.
Potheads for
9
Clinton.
electoral votes in the state of Colorado. In Michigan, a quarter of the vote is in. Trump is ahead there, still maintaining a lead of almost 50,000 votes over Hillary Clinton right now. 24% of the vote is in. 16 electoral votes at stake in Michigan. In New Hampshire, 41% of the vote is in. Trump is ahead there as well. 5,297 vote lead over Hillary Clinton. 4 electoral votes. Everyone is critically important in New Hampshire. Trump is ahead in New Hampshire right now. More votes coming in. Let's take a look at Wisconsin. 28% of the vote is in. Trump is ahead in Wisconsin right now by more than 50,000 votes. 10 electoral votes at stake in Wisconsin. In Pennsylvania, third of the vote is in. Hillary Clinton has an impressive lead. 250,000 vote lead over Donald Trump. 20 electoral votes in Pennsylvania.
That one's got my fucking
Votes just
balls in a
beginning to come
tight
in
knot.
Arizona. 10% of the vote is in. Donald Trump has a lead of 6,600 votes over Hillary Clinton. 11 electoral votes in Arizona. Let's take a look and see nationwide where the popular vote stands right now. U.S. popular vote. Donald Trump has 48.9%. Hillary Clinton has 47%. He is ahead nationally by 1,153,000 votes nationwide. That's the popular vote. He's ahead by more than.
That's gotta make her feel like shit.
Oh, yeah. That half the country right now.
Donald Trump, once again, he's ahead there with 139 electoral votes to Hillary Clinton's 104 electoral votes, 270. I got to remind you, that's the magic number needed to win the White House. Let's go back over to Jake. Jake, I know you've checked the markets right now. How are they reacting to all of this so far? Pretty good news for Donald Trump.
It's great news for Donald Trump so far, and it's an unpredictable race. We're talking about this, how much this really upends so much of the prediction industry. But the one thing that the markets don't like is uncertainty, and right now we've been told that U.S. stock futures are down nearly 500 points. That's 2.7%. Wall Street has consistently during this election season, whenever Trump took the lead or seemed to be doing well, investors have been worried about his unpredictability, his tough talk on global trade deals. The market jitters most obviously in the currency markets, with the Mexican peso plunging 7% against the U.S. dollar. Obviously, Mr. Trump has talked about negotiating tough trade deals with Mexico, talking about...
All right. So, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. I'm really concerned about Pennsylvania. I don't think Trump's gonna win it. Doesn't seem like it. Let's see. So yeah, we've had police shootings since we were last on, and what else do we have? We've of course had the presidential shit going on. That Let's see here. Well, and the fact that the stock market's going down because Trump is ahead right now, that's a little scary. Imagine he wins tonight and tomorrow we wake up and the stock market crashed. That would be some shit. The fuck we gonna do now? Let's see. What else has been going on? I'm trying to just jog my memory on shit that's been going on. I guess I'll check Twitter. See what the hell we've been talking about lately. I saw a news story today. Couple news stories. One of them was there was a woman in Pennsylvania, somewhere in the middle, that took her kid, a 4-year-old stepkid, bound him by the legs, stuffed him in a closet, fed him the stuff that makes you shit. Laxatives, and then fed him hot sauce. And called him a fat little pig and, an ugly face and all this other shit. And, she got arrested, needless to say.
It quacks like a duck.
Yeah.
Stuff.
She looked like a fucking lunatic, too. But
you should have to take a test to have a fucking child.
Yeah.
I honestly believe that.
Absolutely. There are a ton of people who should not have kids. They just shouldn't.
No.
Let's see. Yeah, Quarryville. Here it is. A Quarryville woman. Let's see. Let's go here. And boom. All right. I don't know if you got the stream up, but it may show up in a moment.
Yeah, I got it.
Quarryville woman beat, bound, and burned, fed laxatives and hot sauce to boyfriend's toddler. She looks like a crazy bitch. Yeah, fed her boyfriend's young son hot sauce and laxatives, burned, beat, and berated him, and bound his legs and locked him in a closet. All because she was resentful that the son was from another relationship. Wasn't there another? There was another story just the other day of a woman who killed the one kid and sent the video and text messages to the guy. Holy shit! Yeah, say I'm gonna kill your kid.
Yeah, and go ahead, bitch. Shit.
Oh, Lord.
You ain't doing nothing, you fucking pussy bitch. Sends.
10 minutes later, he dead.
Yeah.
Or she dead.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was.
Yeah. Then you reply back, nah, stop playing. Here comes the picture. Here comes the first picture of his leg. Just fucking hacked off.
Oh, what a sick bitch. Like, I'm a parent, obviously. Going to be a parent again in 20 or 18 days. And, you know, it sickens me to the core that people like this can have kids. Like, they can either be around kids or have kids. Or I would imagine this shit's been happening probably for as long as I've been alive and beyond. But with media, the mass media that we have now, 24/7 coverage, we hear about it now. And it's just sickening. It really is. Like, I look at my kid and I'm like, I don't even spank my kids. You know, I don't hit them. I just, grab them. Listen, you motherfucker. But no, I mean, I sternly talk to them. But you know, I don't. I can't imagine. Like, before I had kids, I was like, you know what? They get out of line, I'll beat the fuck out of them, throw a shoe at them. And now that I have one, I'm like, I can't do that. They're fucking innocent. They don't do shit. You know, like, I got hit when I was a kid. You probably.
I don't know. I see some kids act up in the store. I'm like, I'd hit the fuck out of that kid. I'd smack the living fucking shit out of its face.
It's. You know what? I feel the same way because it's not my kid.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment my kid freaks out, like, we went to the mall over the weekend, my kid freaked the fuck out for no reason. Almost an hour. We spent about an hour trying to get her to calm down. Oh my God. Like, you don't know what goes through your fucking mind when you got a screaming kid who will not listen to you forever. Not listening, crying, screaming, making a scene. Holy shit, you start thinking shit that would put you in jail, probably, in most instances. And you kind of get yourself. You're like, you know what? I can't do that. I can't. It's not even a consideration. But you start thinking like, man, you know, any other parent would probably be like, you know, beat the fuck out of them. But yeah, I mean, it's.
I picked the kid up by the back of its neck like a cat with scruff. I'm like, all right, you fucking little cocksucker. Shut the fuck up now. Yeah. I don't know. I before I had kids, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to discipline them the way I was disciplined. I got hit with a spoon. I got hit with a hand. I got thrown on the bed and, like, held. And that scared the shit out of me because I couldn't move. And, I need to move. If somebody's coming at me, I got to fucking move. So maybe that's why I get paranoid now when I look in my rearview mirror as I'm driving. I'm like, this motherfucker better stop. This motherfucker better stop. And then I take my foot off the brake as he gets closer, just in case I got to haul ass and get out of his way. But yeah, I don't know. I can't bring myself to being disciplined in the way I was disciplined as a kid. But to each his own, I guess. I mean, whatever works. You know, I get forceful. You know, I will always be stronger than her. She will never out-strength me. And you know, she can't overpower me. At nighttime, she doesn't brush her teeth on her own, and you know, so I have to brush her teeth. But she always wants the fucking cell phone. Always wants the cell phone. And there's nights when she's bad as shit. And we're like, no, you're not getting one. Hold on.
Hillary Clinton wins New Mexico. CNN also now projects that Donald Trump will win Missouri with its 10 electoral votes. Another important win for Donald Trump in Missouri. Let's take a look at the Electoral College map right now, where it stands, the all-important map, I should say. Donald Trump is still ahead. He has 149 electoral votes to Hillary Clinton's 109 electoral votes. 270 needed to win the White House. You see the blue states Hillary Clinton states, the red states, Donald Trump
There's a
states, all those
shitload of
yellow
Trump states.
Too early to call. We have not
Yeah.
been able to make a projection in those yellow states. Let's go back to John over at the
What's a shame is they don't mean shit if you don't win the big ones, though.
Exactly.
You don't win Florida, Ohio, fucking PA, Virginia, North Carolina. You can fucking eat dick. It's pretty much fucked.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine if somebody was interviewing him and said, "Listen, Donald, if you don't win this state or that state, you can eat dick."
Yeah, you're fucked, buddy. Yeah, man.
Oh shit. Oh man, that's fucking hilarious.
He's got a lot, but I think if he takes Florida, Virginia, and fucking Ohio, ooh man, she's gonna be like, what the fuck? She's got to be thinking that now, like, what the fuck? They hate me that bad?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did I go wrong? Holy hell! But I don't know. On that note, I think I'm going to fucking bed. I gotta get up early for work.
Yeah. All right. Well, for those of you watching, listening, and whatever the hell you guys are doing, you know, it's election day, and there's really nothing else left to say about election day except let's just watch this shit show. Let's, as a lot of people on Twitter with different memes have said, let's tune in for the season finale of America. We'll bow out of here with a final note. We are coming back to do a regular show. We'll be on Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and I'm developing our website now, so we'll have that all up and running so you can watch the show right from our website. But it's been real. It's been real, motherfucker. We're gonna sit here and watch this shit show, and we'll see what happens. So again, thank you very much for tuning in, watching us, downloading us, and all that stuff. And we'll be back online live Saturday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. TheRawNerveShow.com and Spreaker, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. So for Mr. Dom,
He fucking won?
my name's Jay. So long, everybody. It's going to be a cold stop. So, yeah, we will see you guys on the flip side. Good night, everybody, and God help America. Good night, everybody.